This is part 3 in our series What's in Your Pot, and today we are going to talk about coir and coco peat. So have you heard of these terms? Of course you have. Have you ever wondered, is it the same thing or different? So what is coco peat and what is coir? Let's look into it.
Coir or coconut fiber is a natural fiber extracted from the outer husk of coconut and is used in products such as floor mats, door mats, brushes, mattresses, etc. The coir is the fibrous material found between the hard internal shell and the outer coat of the coconut. Now, coco peat is a byproduct that remains after the extraction of coconut fibers from the shells. It is also called as cocoa fiber pith or coir dust.
So what are the benefits or advantages of using coco peat?
One of the biggest advantage of coco peat is the fact that it retains huge amount of water, thereby helping the soil to stay moist for a long time. Also, it is high in nutrition. It may not be sufficient all by itself. You will still have to add nutritional supplements like the organic compost, but still, as compared to the other soil additives, this one is high in nutrition. Also, the structure of coco peat particles makes it excellent for improving the air circulation within the pot. Okay, so it helps to stop the compression within the container. Another big advantage of coco peat is the fact that it is very, very light in weight, and the fact that I love the most about coco peat is that it is natural, it is organic, and it is renewable. Also, it is just a byproduct, as in when the cocoa fibers are taken out to make other products like mats, etc. What is left out is used as coco peat. That is again a very good thing about coco peat.
Now let's look at some of the common misconceptions or disadvantages of coco peat.
So looking at the disadvantages, one of the biggest disadvantages is that coco peat is slightly expensive, and also that it is not the sole medium to grow plants. Okay, it needs to be used along with other mediums like gardening soil, organic compost, etc. Also, we had studied that perlite and vermiculite are pH neutral, whereas coco peat is not. Coco peat is slightly acidic. It has a pH range of 5.5 to 6.5. Which is good for most of the plants, but then some plants do not like acidic soil, so you have to be careful if you are using it for the plants that do not tolerate this kind of an acidic pH.
Now, let's do some cost benefit analysis because coco peat is very expensive and we all know this. So, is it worth the money you are spending?
Coco peat gets a big thumbs up and is definitely worth the time, money, and energy that you spend on procuring it. It is easily available on all the e-commerce platforms like Amazon and all. The biggest thing to remember is to use it in potting mix, as it works the best along with other mediums like gardening soil, compost, etc. Okay, and always use it in little quantities, as I've just stated that coco peat has acidic pH range, so use it in little quantity. Okay, and also remember the fact that coco peat retains a lot of water, so use it only for the plants that love good amount of soil moisture, especially the plants that you keep outdoors. Okay, do not use much of it in the indoor plants, and never ever use it in a succulent mix.
Thank you.